Hey guys, it's Alicia, and my husband is over there too. We just got back from our cross-country trip.
2,400 miles?
24 miles each, no, 2,300 miles roughly each direction. So 46 total.
Yeah.
And on our last day home, well, first I should say on our last day to Montana, we hit a deer and messed our truck up. And our last day home, the opposite direction, traveling, we blew a tire. So I was really amazed at what actually happened when we blew a tire. I guess I had no idea what could happen with a travel trailer because the previous, 2 trips that we've taken with our other travel trailer have been super smooth. We've not had any tires go or anything like that. So this was kind of a shock to me what actually happened when we blew the tire. So I thought I would film it and show you just in case anyone else has had this happen and is wondering if it's normal or not. So
we're going to start with this side just so you can see. That's what I'm going to call it the fender for lack of a better term, the bottom trim. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Okay.
And so we had got up early and we're driving. We've probably only been driving for 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was before 5 o'clock, so.
We heard a pop and kind of pull on the trailer, so we pulled over immediately. And I noticed the tire was shredded, and then my wife noticed some of the damage. So this was the damage that my wife noticed, and this made sense to me. You know, the plastic fairing or fender obviously took damage, but we were able to change the tire pretty quick and got on the road. And then when we stopped later on in the daylight, we noticed this. And so again, that metal, so the plastic fairing broke and then the metal got tore up pretty bad. Which again, that makes some sense to me. But then we were surprised.
Oh, there's the tire up on the door too.
Yeah, you can see where some of the rubber came up and hit. And then that first stop, we didn't get in the trailer.
Yeah.
And then when we stopped for lunch, my wife noticed that the rug had flipped up and then saw this. So this is damage from the tire blowing. Now this trailer has marine grade OSB, and I think that if we had had plywood, this wouldn't have happened, but I don't know that for sure. But the seal, obviously the floor's been compromised, and hopefully the structure hasn't been compromised, but we won't know that until we have somebody look at it.
So I'll try to get under here and show you the
I'll get under.
what it looks like under. But yeah, like I said, this was shocking to me that that is the result of a tire blowing. But again, we've never had one go.
So here's where part of the, well, here's where this connected, this support piece of metal strapping. And then this is where it hit and came through the floor. So this trailer has a layer about an inch, maybe inch and a half of styrofoam that's laminated to the floor, and then it's got this outer piece that's covering it. But you can see the underside where it's been, where it got hit, and then it blew up inside and pushed up and ruined our floor. And then this is more of a solid piece here, sorry, that took quite a bit of damage, but it's still in place. So that's the undercarriage. This piece, this outer fairing, this outer fender, that you can tell that's easy to replace. So you just unscrew it and then put in a new one. I don't know how much it would cost, but easy to replace. This is an unknown and makes me really well, queasy thinking about how much this is going to cost to fix because it damaged the floor. So this is the tire. You know, originally I was worried about the rim being damaged. Obviously the rim is nothing compared to the trailer. But it exploded. And you can see that the tread, in my opinion, the tread is what ripped off and did all the damage. It could have been connected for a while, and that's what broke that. But the piece that flew off and hit the bottom of the trailer, to me, had to be the tread. And for any guys who are married that are watching this, listen to your wife. So I took this off, and I was moving really fast. I mean, it's scary changing a tire on the freeway.
Especially when there was that much traffic at before 5 a.m. There was a lot.
And so you can see this piece here that protects the grease port here. You have to take the tire off to take that off. Well, you know, 4 in the morning, I take it off and that cap goes down. And we get the trailer, you know, we get it done and we're ready to go. And my wife goes, hey, you need to take this. And I pick it up and I look at it because I didn't see this fall off when I took the tire off. I said, well, that's not ours. And off we go with it laying on the side of the road. So I have to replace that too. Not that I think that's a big deal,
yeah.
But if I'd have just listened to my wife, we'd have been okay.
Well,
now,
that was the least of our problems at this point.
So this is another thing. This is something that I've been curious about, the rating of the tire. Because I was, you know, dreading finding out that I was going over the rated speed.
Oh yeah, I wanted to show what tires we had and everything else. And these are brand new tires, by the way, because this is a brand new trailer. Not so brand new anymore.
So on our last trailer that we took on the same trip twice. Had a tire speed rating of 70 miles per hour, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. This has a rating of 75 miles per hour, which tells me this is supposed to be a better tire. But we were going 70. I set it on 70. I don't go over 70 with the trailer. And so we were within the speed rating of the tire.
So what is this? This is a super...
This is a Westlake.
Oh, Westlake.
Super ST, steel belted radial.
Okay, so Westlake... Get his beard out of the way. Super ST. I don't know if that's picking up. But Super ST, and you said steel belted radial.
Yeah, which is, I think, common.
Yeah. But just so people know what these are and what the, you know, scenario was going into this whole thing. All right, that is it. Like I said, I just wanted to show kind of the damage that we sustained with blowing a tire, because again, it was shocking to me. I think we both were trying to figure out if we'd actually hit something because of how much damage was done. But after I got on the internet and was looking around, this is apparently fairly common to sustain, you know, some pretty decent damage to your trailer when your tire blows. So like I said, I just wanted to share that for anyone that was wondering what happens when you blow a tire. Well, apparently this. So thank you.
Real quick.
What?
So this is a 2-ply tire. So the sidewall is 2. It's 2 polyester, and then the tread is a 3 or a 4-ply. So it's 2 polyester, 2 steel, and 1 nylon. I believe I'm saying this correctly. So on the truck I run 10-ply. So these are trailer tires and they're rated for such, but you know, one of the things we're probably going to look at in the future if we continue to do trailer traveling, whatever, is get some 10-ply tires for the trailer to hopefully maybe prevent this from happening.
And there's some other things that you can do too, but
maybe for another time.
Yeah.
So, okay.
All right, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.